Hi everyone, this is Sky. Welcome. Ooh, trying to scoot up. Welcome to Sky's Intuition. I hope you're all doing well. I was just getting some messages. I'm sitting here and I'm like getting downloads. I get downloads like every second, every half a second, every millimeter of a second. Things are constantly boom, boom, boom. When my son, I'll tell you a quick story. And I really appreciate the subscriber who wanted to do an artistic piece about with my son, but that's very like personal to me. No offense. I'm sure you're a great artist or whatever it is, but it's so personal to me. I'm not yet my feelings about him and about how he may have passed away is just too close yet. I cannot share that. And I know that artists see, they're seers of sorts. And I can't share that right now. So I hope you understand and I'm sorry. But I do appreciate, I'm grateful, very grateful that you reached out. However, getting back to the nitty-gritty, I'm getting so many downloads so quickly, so very quickly, because everybody wants you to feel for them because of the situation, the way it's unfolding, because they wouldn't let it be organic. They wouldn't let things happen the way the natural flow. And the worst thing you could ever do, I'm telling anybody out there, if somebody has a will, a testament, their last will on this plane of existence, and you violate that, do you know what that does? That's even your passed over ancestors feel that you didn't let something do something naturally, and now there's a chink in the armor, and now they've got, if you read philosophy at all, and you read the Carlos Castaneda books, which you've all, if you've been with me long enough, you know I'm a fan, long time, from the 70s. And Carlos Castaneda, Don Juan explains to Carlos Castaneda that when things get out of hand, it was an experiment that they did or something crazy, that you have to go to the D mark of when it started to get crazy. So that's bringing back like depending on the offense, it could bring back generations of how can I put it, ascension, the vibe, a better vibe for the tribe, if you know what I mean. So sometimes people's own ancestors get angry with them because they did not let something, they interfered with universal law. Okay. Yeah, I know. Eventually over on Patreon we're going to be doing my philosophy and lectures and stuff. And that's going to be over on Patreon. I did do some videos that I have to but there's part one, part two, part three. So we're and there'll be all different topics. So members over on Patreon, thank you so much. You just make me smile. I'm just so happy to share with you. And the paid sponsors over there, you guys are beyond terrific. I just want to let's get back to this reading, but I've been getting so many downloads, and the downloads are from different people that want you to feel a way and empathy because you're an empath, most of you. I'm a high-ranking empath. I forget, NFP, something NFP. Well, anyway, you could take the Briggs Rorig test for free. Just Google it, and it'll tell you if you're an empath or not and what rank of empath you are. Like, not rank, but what your functionality is as an empath. Some empaths end up with Epstein-Barr because they need to rest more than they need to be out in the world. They sleep a lot more because of all the energy they absorb when they're around people. So sometimes it's good to keep your energy to yourself, or keep your energy like to your energy sharing to a minimum, depending on what you're going through. But anyway, guys, let's just do the reading. So many people want you to feel for them, though. They do. They all want you to empathize. Getting back to that empathy thing, they want you to empathize with them in a way that they never. They don't. It's not that they didn't empathize with you. They don't know what it is. It's they consider it's just something about you. They don't know what empathy is. So therefore, how can you have what you don't know? And in the book of Revelations, Jesus says, because you were neither hot nor cold, it would have been better for you to have picked a side. But being hot or cold, I didn't know you. Get thee behind me. I know you not. Like you weren't in there for me. You're only coming around when times are good. You're a lukewarm kind of friend. That's what you are. At least my enemies, I know they're not coming around. Good times, bad times, any times. But you did something different. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, let's get back to the reading. Divine Source, may the light that you shine upon me shine through me and be a shield of protection that protects me morning, noon, and night consistently and never failing. Divine, please console anybody who is in need at this time. Thank you for this divine message and protection that comes with it and with this prayer. And so it is. So it is. So it is. There is I did do a Gypsy Hobo reading. They're no longer over here, but you still on Patreon get the Gypsy Hobo reading. Just letting you know, guys. In case suicide magic. You see that whole thing is that this is what they want um to be for you to empathize with them about, that they were doing this to you. Just keep all of this right in focus. Because you're going to have to debate whether, okay, the Pope forgave the guy that tried to assassinate him, but did he forgive the punishment? No, he did not. He went to his jail cell and said, I forgive you. And that's the way to do it. You can't, well, whatever punishment that is this person's karma, or is divine in judgment or in some kind of way, or of a higher authority, you don't get involved in that judgment as much as you're there to just like, hey, um, you really have no idea what empathy is. So how could you have any compassion for me or anyone else in reality? So to not be your friend, I'm better off than if I were around you, or your acquaintance, because you have no empathy, or to be in your company and know what I know, that you don't give a crap. I'm getting this. I'm getting these downloads constantly. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm delaying the reading. Suicide magic. I'm telling you. That's what the divine wants you to think about, that when you think about all of this, because I'm not gonna lie. When I first started getting an inkling that I was not myself, or that someone was messing with me, put it that way, trying to make me lose myself. I remember coming to a point where I was like, what is going on here? Somebody want, and I remember because I did morning prayers. I've been doing morning prayers for years. And I said, God, is somebody trying to, do they want me to kill myself? I mean, I was in tears. I was like, somebody wants me to kill myself. And I remember saying at that moment, I said, God, you're not losing me. I'm gonna ride it through because I already had two NDEs. I know the other side. I'm pretty well acquainted with the kinfolk there, and I know what will feel right as opposed to what will feel wrong. And I'd rather have more of what will feel right, because I don't. I'm telling you, my second NDE, I had such bliss. I did not want to come back here. No way. I did not. Darn EMT kept bothering me, pinching at me and stuff. Hidden agenda. See, somebody here wanted you to commit suicide. That was what they were in your life to get you to do. Gypsy's choice. We have the Empress. So somebody here is an Empress. I'm sorry, I'm very talkative. I guess the divine is just giving me so. I'm not lying. I'm getting so many downloads that I gotta kind of. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Something here. Somebody thought that they could get you to commit suicide. It's not over yet, crumb bun. Look it, and tormented. So they tormented you. That's what they were doing. I swear I'm not making this up. I'm not. I'm not, guys. I have no reason to. None. I have no reason to. I mean, there's been things said about me that I have never even done. Like my own mother when I was like preteen. I think I was in a training bra, and my mother was going around the neighborhood saying that she was concerned about me being too, like, promiscuous. She was telling other mothers this crap, and I was like, Mom, where are you getting this from? I mean, at that stage of my life, that was before the accident, by the way, but at that stage, I was preteen. I was like, what are you talking about? And because I was starting to get curves, and she got real mad. As long as I stayed a little girl and I didn't turn into a woman, she was happy. I mean, the minute I started turning into a woman, boy, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. I mean, a little bit before then, but not as bad. Some mothers are very jealous of their daughters. My father finally told me years later. Um, I said, "What was it with mom?" I mean, I was out of the house and we were talking on the phone. I said, "What was it with mom?" And he said, "She was always jealous of you." I was like, and I think it was because my dad would love me no matter what. I was an only girl, so I was daddy's girl. Someone here is getting read their Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent, and I suggest you do. We never met. Somebody was doing something here that never met you. Motor vehicle, something about your car, watching your car. Maybe this was a police officer waiting to arrest you or something. Otherworldly. It's not over yet, though. Or somebody was in an automobile accident, but suicide magic. I don't know. A coven. So it's a group of people that were tormenting someone. Group of people. I'm sorry. But yeah, pocket full of ashes, ashes, ashes. They all fall down. So this whole coven is they're going down 'cause you wait around. They're going down. A new acquaintance. So somebody that you never met has a hidden agenda. Ooh, Lord. Celebrate. 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 Dance. There's something. What's the problem? What's the problem? What is the problem, huh? Paper money. Hmm. So maybe people were paid paper money to torment you so there'd be no tracing where the money came from. I'm seeing like things in the mail, like, you know how people take paper money and they put it inside a white piece of paper and fold it all up in the envelope? Doll curse. That's what it is. So this would not get um traced. No comparison. I think this person's supposed to know their crap. The block is hot. Jar spell. Oh my God. Return department. Return to sender. Address unknown. Somebody here, it just returned. This backfired. Somebody was trying to do suicide magic for something benefits. Somebody wants to be a hero to you that lost your love because they were bribed to do some kind of ceremony, or to get married because of property. What? Well, whatever it was, somebody wanted to benefit from it. So let's see. We do have Miranda rights, so see what the crime deck has to say. Maybe somebody thought that they could get you to commit suicide. That was their hidden agenda. This was a mother, possibly, Gypsy's choice. This could be you as well. Something here. And then they're surprised that it's not over yet. They thought that you would have committed suicide by now. Yeah. It's all different ways to read these cards. This otherworldly thing with the coven, this is people that try to beckon spirits and all conjure. They're conjurers. But something here is happening. Maybe somebody's trying to give you paper money. I don't know. Somebody's paying for all kinds of curses. I'm telling you, touch not thy anointed and do thy prophets, do thy prophets, do thy prophets. No harm. Say good. Suicide magic. Paranormal. See? Somebody wanted to, like, really haunt you. Suicide haunt somebody. Like, lost, predictive, hidden agenda is for you to lose your mind, like predictive programming. They would do things at certain times. This might even be a chip that is activated that you have somehow embedded in your mind, your brain, something. I don't know. Just saying. Maybe, oh, this sounds so weird, but maybe the chip is expiring. Like maybe you were supposed to pass away before the chip expired, kind of thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I am a head trauma survivor, which is phenomenal because they said that most people don't survive the type of head trauma that I had. I mean, so it's kind of really not to anywhere near to the capacity that I have um recovered, you know? So this is weird. Gypsy's choice. This is something that maybe your mom, somebody's mother may have had done to their child, change. So somebody may have changed their mind to like do something they were doing. It's not over yet. There they come in with the big guns now. Here's the little stuff. Kaboom! Now I'm really gonna get in your head. This is messed up. Who the heck? This is wild. This, see, this is weird. This is the weirdest reading. Tormented. Memories. Somebody's got, it's like, maybe you might have um dreams of committing suicide or memories of people. Like somebody is turning the switch on in somebody's head. Miranda law, Miranda writes, this is weather manipulation. So it's definitely manipulation. That's what this is right here. But weather manipulation, somebody here that there's going to, they're trying to change the environment around them. They're going to get arrested for trying to change something in the environment. We never met. This is the person who did this voodoo doll curse, jar spell. You never actually met this person who is the practitioner. Motor vehicle, ancient mystery. Something about that happened with a motor vehicle is old news, ancient mystery. Nobody knows what happened. Maybe this person passed away without anybody knowing what they did. Climate change, again, with the weather manipulation, otherworldly. See, this is like dark and this is light. It's like, this is like, what do they call it? As is above, so is below. This is spiritual warfare. Look at that. This is the dark with the somebody's getting arrested for doing something dark. Somebody that never met you that was trying to curse you because something here, like, see, look, there's all this light that's coming in, otherworldly, about a coven. Something here is being revealed, and they both are lightning. You know, they did do, I think scientifically, they did research that lightning, there is such thing as lightning coming up from the ground. Toxic shortage. So somebody was poisoning somebody's food or not feeding someone enough, a group of people, a coven of witches. I see rice there. I don't know, but to me, rice is a grain. I don't know. Maybe kitchen witches or a group of witches, something. Somebody's putting something in the food. Solved. And they're all going down. This crime was solved. Solved. A new acquaintance. What is this new acquaintance about? Or is this a new? Oh, okay. That guy never said this is yeah, man. This is messed up. These people are sick. Look at this. Bad guy never surrender. This person never isn't a new acquaintance is a bad guy never surrender. This is something here. They're sending in. They think they solved this mystery here. What was this mystery? Something about a mystery here that they think they solved. A group of people. This person may be bald headed or have white hair. Who's a bad guy. Celebrate, assault. Oh my gosh. They're sending this person in who's going, oh my gosh, possibly to a celebration, or somebody here is going to act like they want to celebrate with you, a new acquaintance, or take you out. But they're also part of this. What? You never met them. What? What's the problem? Bones. They want, oh my gosh. Paper money, nuclear. So this is something here is going to blow up eternally about somebody getting paid. Doll curse, rumors. There's rumors here going around. There's some rumors going around. No comparison. Watch. Somebody's watching you and they know they can't compare. No comparison. They're watching you. The block is hot. Cryptozoology. Oh my gosh, cryptids. I can't stand. I'm not a Bigfoot person or Zeti, Yeti, whatever. I'm just not that person. To me, it's like, leave them alone. If they've been able to coexist with us and our craziness in the woods, they found a little pocket to deal with their own lives. Why are we chasing them down? We almost create the aggression that we don't want. Leave the thing alone. The block is hot. So something here with cryptoids or something here, Sasquatch crossing. Somebody could be big and burly, very big, football player type of, like, hairy. Jar spell. Jar spell. Somebody here for being a rebel, for not being, for going against the group, or going against something. Somebody may have your hair or a button of a shirt, blouse, something like that, in a jar. Rebellion. They want to put a cap on your honest politician. So an honest politician returned something here, or because of an honest politician, this stuff is all backfired. Yeah, oh man. Somebody was doing counter fraud at a bank. A group. This is a group that was had some fraud that they were defrauding or something with the central bank. So this is something with a bank that converts euros or converts yen. Money conversion. I'm seeing here central bank. That's how they make money. Somebody here is I don't know. This is a big thing here. Yeah, and somebody slips up here, or this group, because somehow they've been doing this. You're not that special. I mean, you are special, but you know what I'm saying, to the whole, um, to the group, to the collective. Um, they've been doing this, but you somehow are a catalyst in the discovery of this. That you're the one who's like, everybody's usually too embarrassed to say that somebody's doing witchcraft on them or voodoo or whatever, and they're too embarrassed to say that, and it's like you don't talk about it really, and out, like some countries do, but most of in the Western world we don't. And this is like, now, because of you, it's losing its potency because it's coming to the light. It exists in darkness. Bring it to the light creates, yeah, look at this underneath here. Curtains conceal. Yeah, somebody wanted to keep something like purple haze so in my brain. Lately things, they don't seem the same. Acting funny, and I don't. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Man, back with having it, being able to control an instrument and play it was an art. Paranormal, suicide magic, paranormal. Smoke grenade, sabotage, explosion, smoke. See, this is this thing. This was supposed to sabotage you, to make you think that something was haunting someone to commit suicide. And they were doing it predictively, like it was a program. They were or they were programming you. Slow moving, cautious, hard exterior. They didn't know. They didn't know. Somebody here. Also, too, you may have moved or been like a nomad for a while, like carrying your house on most of your stuff on your back. I'm seeing here, which slowed up your progress. But somebody predicted that they did this to you to try to get you to take yourself out. Like maybe you were kicked out of a home. Change. What's this change about? Hawk. Keen eyesight, observation, and watching. There you go. I love hawks. Okay. I'm not a I'm not a falconer or one of them bird people, but just the I admire the hawk and I think it's a beautiful bird, but it's also very predatorial and it watches. Project Blue Beam. Somebody changes into a hawk, actually. I'm not joking. Somebody actually changes into a hawk. And I mean this in the way that somebody transforms their eyesight. They have the spirit of a hawk spirit. Um, Project Bluebeam. And this is also Project Bluebeam is very like keen observation. Moon, hidden feelings, secrets, and illusions. It's not over yet. Yeah, they pumped it up on the full moon to torment somebody with memories of something here. Chameleon, camouflage, incognito, adaptation or adaption. Somebody wanted someone to conform, like to remember something here. They were tormenting you with some kind of, or somebody's tormented with the memory of tormenting you. Leather belt, tied down, restricted, and boundaries. So, weather manipulation, somebody here tied down. Somebody here maybe arrested. We never met. Curse. What is this about? Red hot chili pepper, intense passion, lust, desire. Somebody here I don't know, they're cursing somebody's sex life or cursing we never met, cursing somebody. Cursing somebody. Red hot chili pepper. Also, this could be somebody who has some kind of Mexican descent, someplace that where they eat spicier foods. Ancient mystery. Witch. I'm telling you, spellwork and black magic. Motor vehicle. Oh my gosh, this person. They need to cut it out. Climate change. What is this with the climate change? Otherworldly. I think that your climate change, see, the climate change for you, caterpillar, you were in your metamorphosis, early stage metamorphosis and transformation. See, the climate changed because you are otherworldly. Toxic food shortage. Race car, reckless, impulsive, immature, and wild. This group of people, they did something with somebody's food. They were reckless. They possibly left some rice maybe out that or some trace grain or minerals that had some trace elements. See the rice? Mhm. Maybe somebody may have found pellets of some kind in somebody's car. Hmm. I don't know, I'm getting too distinct. I don't want to get too specific here. Okay. Solved. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Paintbrushes, creative inspiration, passion. Again, with the passion stuff, with the We Never Met, solved. This is a group that created something here, and they're getting in trouble for what they created. Never surrender, bad guy. A new acquaintance, reluctant and stubborn. You will never surrender. So somebody's trying to send in somebody new. Assault. Match flame, to be continued, resurrection, reignition. So somebody here, mm, somebody who assaulted you maybe in the past, wants to come back and now celebrate something. Bones, Nike sneakers, and you're like, no way. And they're like, what's the problem? And you're like, get me out of here. I buried that a long time. I don't want nothing to do with none of that. Paper, nuclear. What is this? Crystal pendant, divine guidance, spiritual answers, your intuition. Somebody wanted to, something about paper money, to do something to your intuition or your divine guidance. They wanted to mess up by cursing you. Doll curse. Healing stones, balance and alignment. See what I mean? It's going to backfire because people are starting to talk about this little witch here. No comparison. Rose, charming, romantic proposal. There's no comparison. Somebody sees you, and somebody's name could be Rose. Coffee beans. The block is hot. Somebody's going animal. They're going animal. You know what that expression is, going animal? They're like jumping up and down, man, like scratching under their arms, scratching the top of their head. I can't make a monkey sound. Rebellion. Somebody's waking up and they're hot. Diamond ring, true loyalty, love token. Rebellion. Yeah, you don't want somebody here is doing a jar spell because somebody wants, yeah. Wedding dress, marriage, commitment, loyalty. Because here's this thing is that somebody wants to return to you as an honest person, and you don't see them that way. See, somebody's trying to like study you so that they can repair the relationship this witch this witch's relationship or that this witch has with somebody who is reckless, but they don't have, they're doing so much witchcraft that they don't have enough food on the table. This person's like bypassing grocery shopping to buy like these additives and stuff, and they might be an artist, somebody who paints. They might be. Just saying. Okay. His thoughts. So somebody's thinking something here. Unexpected money is what this person is thinking here. All right. Thinking about money. I got my mind at my money and my money on my mind. They want to marry you now, but it's always for the wrong reasons. I don't care who you are. This is all spell work and smoke and mirror stuff. Look, smoke and mirrors to get you. It's something about you were supposed to commit suicide the last time. Look, the journey. Somebody here was trying to, I don't know, that maybe they had somebody feeling like there was something was coming after them. Turtle, marriage. Somebody here wanted to, um, mm, the hidden agenda was for somebody to lose their marriage by trying to drive them crazy, making them commit suicide to get out of a marriage. Hawk, this is a rich lady who something changed for this rich lady. Somebody was watching this rich lady, or something changed. Living room. Project Blue Beam. It's not over yet. Somebody did something during this recent, wasn't there a full moon recently? Yeah, I believe there was. Chameleon. Unexpected money. Somebody is tormented over something that they remember. They can't stop remembering that they did this. They changed something for money. Leather belt. This is marriage. Somebody here is going to jail for doing something to violate somebody's boundaries here within a marriage or by this marriage. I don't know what they were trying. Somebody thought that somebody did a curse on them, or somebody thought that somebody was hot, but it was a curse. Oh, that's it. Okay, gotcha. Witch, main gentleman. So there may be a male witch here who had did something to a motor vehicle. Okay. Change, metamorphosis. But something you um took the time to go through your chrysalis and you came out a different person. Something about, and they want you to think that they did the same, but it's not. Sudden rich, they want to be rich. Their whole coven is starving here. Maybe starving for energy, but certainly starving for money and food. Child, paintbrushes solved. Something about a child artist solved something. And this child, yeah, here we go. Good luck. Never surrender. And something about a new acquaintance. Donkey is stubborn, man. Yeah, expectation. Somebody is expecting for someone to be abusive. Something here about a celebration, or they're expecting. This could be a baby shower. If somebody was abusive, what? Or they wanted somebody to come back to them, and somebody's saying, "What's the problem?" And you're the main lady, and you like buried this and ran. You were like, "I'm out." Crystal pendant. This is court. Paper money. Somebody wants something is going to blow up in court, within the court system, though. Also about payoffs for people to do things here. Ooh. Healing stones, doll curse. Again with the change. See, this is constant, constant, constant. This person is like, oh, did I say this? I meant that. Oh, they're like doing this stuff, like resubmitting forms if they can, and anything to elongate the time. But now You've healed. And now people are talking about this person doing their curses and carrying on like a dang fool. Rose, in this house, no comparison. You're being watched as there's no one like you. I just wanna be loved by you. Yeah, coffee beans. Somebody's waking up to the coffee here, and they're not happy. They're sad, but they're waking up to the fact that whatever they were saying about you. Now, you could be a different culture or something, and they may look down upon you and say you're an animal. That as well. And this person, all the things they said, the rumors that they tried to, no, 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 no. Someone wants to come to somebody here with a diamond ring, and that person rebelled against this jar spell. Somebody wanted to contain somebody, and someone else wants to break free. They're like, no, 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 you and your witch and your witchy groups and your witchy food and your witchy ways and your witchy this and witchy that, and you move all that stuff. God bless and move it on. I'm at it, and they want to leak this because this person, this is prison and wedding dress, honest politician. This is somebody that they want. I I don't know if they want you to go to jail, prison, or this person is getting out of prison, or this is an honest politician who is married and going to jail. But something here is being returned with regards to a prison sentence, wedding, something that somebody's tied and bound to. We have two marriages here, so somebody's been married more than once, and the second wife, there's a jail prison term involved with the second wife. This first wife, this was the person they remembered, okay? And they maybe gave them unexpected money. Something happened here, right? Because they felt something about this suicide. But this was a whole smoke and mirror situation here. For somebody to commit suicide. Okay. Now here's somebody who is um I don't know if they ever really you never met them. So they created this marriage to change some situation here. And they got caught. They got caught wanting to assault you because I don't know what the definition of assault and battery. I think one is the idea that you might be in danger by the hands of another, and I forget which one that is. It's got to be battery. No, maybe it's assault. I forget which one it is. But somebody here is expecting someone to return to them, but maybe they feel offended by the fact that you don't want no parts because now they're going to have to go to court and explain how something, how you healed and something here that affected them, you've healed. There's no comparison. No comparison here. Somebody's watching you and there's no comparison. One person may live, there might be somebody who owns an apartment complex or lives in one with a balcony, and somebody else lives in a house. There's no comparison. Like maybe somebody thinks, well, I own a house, they live in an apartment, but this is something here is not going to work out. They want to return and maybe even be seen as an honest person, but no, they're going to prison. That's why. Somebody for a while there, they had, or they thought they were going to have good luck being a fake person, that they've come along, acting like they've come a long way to have high honor to be with you, the rich lady. So so it's talking about there's some money coming to you from something here. And everybody wants you to, they, it's like, a bunch of people trying to fit through a doorway, a narrow doorway at the same time and squeezing each other out. They each want to be seen on your side right now. And this is because of all of the spell work backfiring. And they should, if they haven't noticed, they will take notice after this person, this somebody who is seen as an honest politician, goes to jail. This is somebody who you would have never thought. That's what I'm getting. Guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I wish you the very best, and until we meet again, peace.